everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. Just moments away from puck drop. Both teams seem ready to go. Puck is dropped to that hockey. Quick pass to Rose. Great heads up. He's got a step. Scores! Wow! Finishing all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these Texans, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes it and is able to bury in the back of the net.
Takes impressive 4-check results, and it put to lead in just moments into this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really were urgent right off of the face-off. And look like their opponents in quicksand, almost stunned, if you will, James, because they're just coming at them on all cylinders, and they executed early in the first period. I mean, they're dictating the pace, and they've got their opponent on their heels right now.
Intercepted the pass. From the left side, takes the pass. He grabs the puck here at the point. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. And that's a great heads-up play by Hasek. Back to the blue line. Unloads a shot. Here's the pass down low. Picked up along the wall by Vanek. And kept that one out of the net.
That hit right there tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Burroughs has the puck inside the defensive zone. Absolutely levels them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming. And that's what he does with that first hit. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Still lots of time left in the period. Pardubice's up 1-0. Kieran's won the draw. Picking up some steam at center ice. And called to the offside. We'll get a face-off. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And a stiff break setup. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Pardubice's got the puck at center. Cleason's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Burroughs. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Kieran's won it. Takes it from the right side. Pardubice's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Quick feed down low.
Vanek's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Great save from in tight.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the small area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a play!
Goaltenders spend so much time tracking pucks, anticipating plays, and knowing exactly where they are in the net. He thought he had this covered, but unfortunately, he was beat just inside the post.
The Titans have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Faber. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. He's it over. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Great poke check on the reach. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. In close. Makes the save. Slides the puck down low. The Dragons gain control of the puck. Moves it to Hasek. Here's a chance. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
To the front. The Titans have the puck now. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. From against the wall, it's centered out. Can't get it to go. Skates in behind the cage. Picked up by Hasek. Looking to set up offensively. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. The Titans will play it in their own end. Cleveland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pardubice's got a hold of it along the wall. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Cleveland's trailing in this game because of their turnovers, James. Just way too many of them, and it's really giving momentum to their opponent. They're going to have to shore that up if they want to get back in this game and find a way onto the board.
Pardubice's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. Cleveland's won the draw. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Here's the pass to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Angles it over to Morose. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Vanek. Morose scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. And they send it right back to him. Here's a short pass to Faber. Giron's moving the puck through his own zone. There's a firm collision. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Hasek. Picks off the pass. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Oh, great use of the body on the play. Drills him. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Sends it down low. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. The Titans take it along the wall. Moves the puck down low. Pardubice is going to play it along the blue line. Gets in front of it.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Great use of the stick here at center ice. Puck grab by Vanek. Makes the glove stop.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
More than half the period has expired, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Pardubice's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. That opportunity's rejected. Quick pass to Shearing. Passes over to Vanek. Makes a move in front. And he goes back to regroup. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Tosses it on to Shearing. Slides it across. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Oh, wow. Here's a chance to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And he slides it quickly to Faber. Huge steal at his own end. Takes the feed. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Moroz has it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Faber. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 2-0 is the score. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Handles the pass at center. Pardubice's got the puck in the defensive end. Cleason's got control of it now from their own end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Faber stick handling in his own zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Pardubice's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. Shearing's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Dishes it off. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Titans move the puck in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Jabs the puck away. And he connects with the long bomb. Picks off the pass. Here they come on the attack. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Vanek's so difficult to stop in tight. He's got magic hands, but unfortunately...
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And there's the horn bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. They have dropped the puck here in the third. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Clayton's going to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of play, but they'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
The backhander scores! Well, don't turn this off just yet. We've got ourselves a game.
Well, deficit of only 1 now. Their opponent is on their heels, and now they're playing with a sense of urgency. Watch out. You can feel the wave coming, James. This goal will be in the video room tomorrow, no question about that, James. Why? Because it's hard work, and coaches always want to preach good habits, and that's exactly what it is, being tenacious on the puck, finding a way to come out with it, and then finishing it off.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Takes the feed from the left side. Finds nothing but air on that shot. And that's deflected. Gleason's going to hold him in against the wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Comes up with the stop. Sends the pass over. From the point, they take control of it. And that's knocked away by Vanek. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Pardubice's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Sheeran's won the faceoff. Slides it up front. Pass back to the point. Sends it across in front. He scores! What a goal!
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Pardubice's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Titans win it. Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed, moving in. Unleashes a cannon! Morose moves the puck. Pardubice's got possession at center. Sheeran's going to play it against the half wall. Gleason's got the puck. Stretch pass.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Puts it on net for the point. And that's blocked as he gets down low. Driving right to the front. He scores! And there's the hat-trick, and let those shuttles fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
Takes the feed as center and moves up ahead.
Vanek's been having himself a game, James. He's dancing all over the ice. He's got his legs underneath him. He's got 4 points in the game, and it has been a blowout. So
Scores! And look who's at it again!
well, you don't got to take these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to have the stats.
Pardubice's playing almost like they want to go after.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
He scores! The captain leading by example!
Well, James, these are the types of goals that everyone loves because they provide energy. It's determination. It's being relentless on the puck. And he's fallen to the ice. He still manages to get a stick on it. No one knows. He has the wherewithal to shoot the puck and still get it all, including the tender, and that's why it goes by.
And he takes the feed. Slides it on over to Faber. Here's a shot. Scores! We'll get those rally caps on.
Everyone's going to need to have one on. It's going to be a team collective contribution if they want to get back in this one. But it all starts with one goal. If they can clear it, find a way to get another one quickly, you never know.
Certainly down, but not out completely yet. Pardubice's won the draw. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Look out. Denied by the goaltender. I thought he had him on net. They're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter. But unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Cleason's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Receives the pass. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Quick feed to Vanek. Moves the puck. Faber's taking it from his own end. There's the whistle. We get an offside.
Hasek's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been the driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Takes the pass. Cleason's got the puck in their own end. Pardubice's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck across to Vanek. Oh, what a move! Scores! Oh, wow, what a shot! That had four wheels and would have been given a speeding ticket.
Well, he did tag it, didn't he? I mean, he was right in his wheel ice, got to his off flank, and man, did he unleash on that one to hit the twine.
Pardubice's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such a impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Scores! The captain delivers! Pardubice's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
High speed at center moves up ahead now. Here's a shot taken by Sharon. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. Vanek's got it along the boards.
Pardubice's number one line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead. Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Cleason's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the return feed. And that one's stolen at center ice. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Hard-fought victory in this EASHL challenge, and I guess the lesson in short, Cheryl, don't sing it, bring it. And they brought it.
They brought it. They were ready for this game right from puck drop. A lot of urgency in their game, and they win the challenge.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Dragons kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Moves it to Favor. Fires it on net, and he easily stops that one. Pardubice's got it across the line. The Dragons take possession in the defensive end. Great pass from the left wing. Drills them.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly. Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, being physically imposing on your opponent.
Pardubice's got a hold of the puck. Cut into the slot. Gives them nothing in front.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Makes the save. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen out. They win the draw and go on the attack. Pardubice's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And he dodges the poke check there. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Giron. Gleason's got control of the puck. Thunderous collision in the corner. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Titans looking against the half wall. Here's a blast! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Quick pass to Faber. That's a solid check on the play. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. What a steal in his own end. Pardubice's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Pardubice's won the draw and they'll go to work. Gleason's gained possession. And we'll reset things after that icing. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
Feeds the puck to Giron. Oh, look at this. Shot from the point. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Moves by the check. And he's got that one. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Feed to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Pardubice's regained possession of the puck. The Dragons gain possession in their own end. Gleason's got it in their own zone. Pardubice's got the puck here in the open ice. And that's poked away. He tries to tuck it in. Here's the chance to set up now. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the back half of this period, still no score in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Kicked away. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Cleason's got it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Haber. Takes it up center. And it's a quick pass to Hasek. Nice dish from the left wing. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. Giron's won a big draw on their own end. Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle. Cleason's got control of it now from their own end. And he takes the pass. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a feed in front. And it tears off a twig in front of the net. And sends it just out of reach. The Titans gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Look at this! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. After a scoreless opening period, we are underway here in period number 2. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
Part of Isay's possession time is great, James, but this can be frustrating. I mean, you have the puck on your stick, but you're unable to execute. They can't let that get to them. They have to stick with the game plan. You just have to find the mid lane of the ice and not be afraid to drive the net.
Huge steal in his own end. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work. Jaron. Drives to the crease. And he elects to explore his options. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Can't hang on after that hit. Taken along the wall by Vanek. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quick feed to Faber. Shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck moved over to Vanek. Solid shorthanded performance there as both teams are now back to even strength.
Talbot scores!
Pardubice's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find goals, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
Slides the puck over. Lets it fly. No room for that one to get through. Sends it over to Jaron. Quick feed down low. Off a stick and they can't connect. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Cleason's got a hold of it along the wall. Great stretch passes and connects. And he's able to handle that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Caution's crossed. Oh, rocks right onto his own bench.
Well, he should have been expecting that one, the extra juice when he's in and around it. Now he's in his own teammate's lap here. At least he gets some help when it's on this side.
Moves it to Vanek. Drives to the sweet spot. Cleason's got control of it now from their own end. Takes control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Vanek. Pardubice's got a hold of the puck now. The Titans carry it along the wall. Goaltender denies him on the slot. Takes that pass back at the point. Sends the feed in front. Picked off in front. Great feed from the left side. Pardubice's got the puck. Pokes it away in his own end. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close, and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Great hit on the play. Cuts to the paint. Puck scooped up by Jaron. Grabbed along the board by Faber. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Here's a chance, sets it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Jaron. Cleason's got the puck in their own end. He got all of that one. Moves inside. And he opts to wait for more support. Picked up along the boards by Jaron. Moves the puck along the half wall. Second intermission approaching quickly here. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. Dropped him in the open ice. And he coughs it up with the pass. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Plays ends right where they should be in this game. Behind, James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Titans win it. Cleason's looking to break out of their own end. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. The Dragons have it now. Roxham grabs it in his own end. And he takes the dish. With possession along the wall. Pardubice's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes it over. Quick pass to Giron. Point-to-point pass. Pardubice's got the puck against the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Van. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it quickly over to Giron. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play!
You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Titans now lead by 2. Quick feed to Hasek. There's a collision with some authority. Odd man rush. Picked up along the wall by Vanek. Oh, he'll feel that one. Avoids the poke check. Vanek's got it along the wing. A blocker off the blocker. Long lead pass up the center. Quick stop. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Dished on over to Rose. Moves it to Hasek. Excellent stick work on the play. Pushes it across to Giron. Feeds it over. Off the glove. Cleason's got possession of the puck. Sensitive transfer. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
It's amazing an emotional charge and what it can do for your team in particular when someone who scores it does the dirty work. They work hard, they're courageous in their play, and they exhibit the intangible.
Pardubice's win the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Pinto's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Favors one possession. Here's a short pass to Hasek. Handles the puck. Stopped by the blocker. Takes the feed from his netminder.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment.
Pardubice's got control of it now from their own end. Sends a pass over. Here's a shot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block.
Whenever you're in a close game, you got to find ways to get in shot lanes, and he does a real great job of protecting the front of the net.
And a great save. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Levels him against the wall.
Morose is moving slowly out there. Really looks like he's been banged up, but he's going to find a way to finish this shift.
The Titans have it now. Slides it diagonally to Jiren. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Takes the feed. Some more time! It's a new goal here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, and all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor.
The Dragons were ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
You know, my parents used to say, keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They scored the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Puck picked up by Hasek. What a steal in his own end. Oh, a clutch save! Taken along the wall by Faber. Under a minute to go in the third. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
Back to the face-off circle. They'll send the man advantage unit out again. The Titans take possession off the face-off. Quick pass to Jiren.
His head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Titans gain possession in the defensive zone. Into the attacking end. And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Skates to the crease. Blocker save and an absolute beaut. Jostling for the puck, he loses control. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the horn, meaning one thing. We've got overtime, and it's coming up in just a second. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. Cleason's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Moves it quickly over to Morose. For the win! Vanek's got the puck in his own zone. Passes up front! Oh, and they couldn't complete that. The Dragons are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Takes the feed. Pardubice's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Poor pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Quick feed to Jiren. Here's an offensive chance. Oh, it goes off his glove. Cleason's looking to break out. Moves it to Hasek. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Vanek. Handles the pass. Pardubice's on the attack. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, what a stays covered up.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Pardubice is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Moves with the puck in the corner. Back to the point, they set it up. Here's a shot. Off the outside of the iron.
Offensive opportunities, and they don't happen all the time, especially in a tie game, and an opportunity to cash in right there, and it just goes off the pipe and out.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had to sustain pressure.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Dragons have it from their own end. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Shakes loose. Slides it across. Played big in the moment there. Sends the pass over. Shot! And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. And he moves it up to Vanek. Gleason's got the puck. There he is from the slot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, and he missed. Loses the coverage there. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Won the draw inside his own end. Gains the zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. Fires it. And off the side of the net it goes. The Dragons gain control of the puck. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Denies him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Nice picture. The Dragons have the puck now. Trying to get it out of their own end. Rocks him on the play. Oh, that's a big-time clearing attempt there.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play. You got to be strong on your stick. You got to know where everyone is. And let's face it, coach knows exactly who's out there at this time of the game for that very reason.
And now it's grabbed by Jaron. Unloads it! And he gets in the lane to block that.
Played for so many teams over the course of my career, and nothing generates more momentum than someone who's willing to get in front of shots. And this has been a magnet on him all night. So many block shots.
Dishes it off. Grabs control of it at the point. And he takes the feed. Oh, what an effort. Game on a stick. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Into the corner of the attacking area. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Broken up with the stick. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Hasek. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. Cleason's got it in their own zone. Intercepts the pass at center. They've got numbers here. Sheeran's got the puck. And that skips out of the offensive end. Takes the feed from the goaltender. And he can't hang on after that hit. continue to play on here in overtime. We'll get a clean sheet of ice and come back with more. One will win, one will lose. Overtime will tell the story. Sudden death overtime continues here. The next goal, the winner. Cleveland's gained possession along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone. The Dragons will play it from the defensive zone. Cleveland's moving the puck through center ice. Quick pass to Faber. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. Intercepts it at center. Feeds the puck to Moroz. Takes the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. Pardubice's got the puck along the wall. Quick shot. Oh, goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Pardubice's got the puck against the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Slides it across to Hasek. Moves the puck across to Moroz. The Dragons will play it on their own end. Lays the body into that play. Moves the puck. Takes a shot. Kick save. And now he passes up to Vanek. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Pardubice's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Hasek's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped with ease. Pardubice's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck over to Vanek. Hard hit frees up the puck. Cleveland's crossed the line and on the attack. Avoids the defender. Looking to end it. And it comes up with a huge save. Shuts it down. Scooped up along the wall by Hasek. Oh, stops it again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out? Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Cleveland's won the draw inside.